Our island, our future. The Isle of Man's economic strategy sets out a vision and ambition for the Isle of Man that will create the foundations for investment and economic security for the next 10 years and beyond. The Isle of Man's vision is to develop a strong and diverse economy which is sustainable, ambitious, and built on firm foundations to provide economic success, rewarding career opportunities and prosperity which positively impacts all residents on the Isle of Man. To achieve this vision, we aim to make the island a more attractive and prosperous place to live and work, which in turn will sustain and grow productive businesses and services. Combined, this will provide more diverse and sustainable public finances that support the best possible public services and quality of lives for all of our island residents. The island's vision will be achieved through a £1 billion long-term investment programme and a structured delivery programme. This vision translates to 4 key strategic objectives: prosperity for people and communities, prosperity for business, a resilient and sustainable economy, and to protect, nurture and grow key sectors of the economy. As it stands, we have much economic success to be proud of. A lot of our businesses are successful, some sectors are thriving, government income is steady, and we have a proven ability to regulate and grow niche or new sectors. However, we also face a number of challenges, including the rising cost of living compared to the UK, an ageing population with a high level of economically inactive people, growth predominantly driven by 2 sectors, increased need for innovation, additional global headwinds beyond our control such as digitisation, taxation, and an increasing demand for skilled workers are highlighting the precarious nature of our current economic situation. The island could conceivably continue with the current economic model, relying on the strong growth of a small number of increasingly established sectors. However, due to both global and local economic headwinds, this is not a risk-free or conservative approach. The Isle of Man has a number of strengths that mean it is well positioned to take advantage of changes in the global economy for the benefit of all island residents. By delivering the required changes, we can set out some high-level aspirations for the island by 2032, including more productive workers, healthy government finances, and a more diverse economy. To achieve our new vision, we must make fundamental economic shifts which are focused on growth in the working population, overall shape of the economy, public finances, and sustainability. As with other developed countries, the island is facing significant demographic challenges that pose a threat to the sustainability of public services. Our ambition: to grow the population to 100,000 residents by 2037, driven by inward migration and retention of economically active people. At present, our economic success over the past decade has come about through the successes of a narrow grouping of economic sectors. Our ambition: to grow the economy, reaching a GDP of 10 billion by 2032, with 5,000 new jobs created and filled. Government revenue is largely people-based and therefore reliant on on-island employment and consumption. Our ambition: to generate over 200 million of additional annual income to reinvest in services and quality of life by the year 2032. Currently, the island is perceived to be lagging behind competitors in the area of sustainability, with no clear, overarching decarbonisation plans for businesses and industries. Our ambition: to substantially decarbonise the services sectors of our economy by 2030, supporting an overall reduction of 35% in the island's GHG emissions. Over the coming 12 months, further work will be required to develop out these policy areas with options and impact assessments completed for each. So how do we make this shift? Well, we must embed the following principles: sustained commitment to the strategy in all policy setting, economic policy-based decision-making, an effective government through coordination and culture, and leveraging private sector skills and investment. Bringing about these sea changes in our economy will require investment from both the public and private sectors. Government's role will be to pump prime investment, pre-prioritising capital schemes, investing the National Insurance Fund and reserves locally for commercial returns, reviewing borrowing options, leveraging private sector funding, and looking at new funding streams. The success of the economic strategy will involve an extensive and challenging programme of work, requiring close collaboration and coordination both across government and with external stakeholders. The delivery roadmap includes laying the foundations, enhancing the offer to enterprise, and securing our future. This is the first time we have captured in one place a wide-reaching series of initiatives, backed by a bold strategic direction with a serious amount of investment proposed. This draft of economic strategy sets out a roadmap to radically change our approach to population policy, economic planning and investment through making key economic shifts with clear objectives in mind, to bring more prosperity for the people of the Isle of Man and to secure our economic future.